So our next presenter is Mina Hanna. He has a background in petroleum engineering and renewable energy sources. He has over 4 years of combined experience spread across co-designing green economy, transition programs, improving energy efficiencies, alternative fuel operations, project management, and waste abandonment. Mina has recently taken up a position of managing the Port of Cromarty Firth Powerhouse. He plays a key role in coordinating the working group members to lead the development of the new Powerhouse Research, Development and Education Facility. His presentation will be on the Cromarty Firth, an upcoming renewable energy hub. Welcome, Mina. We're very happy to have you with us. The floor is yours, and I will stop sharing my presentation.
Thank you very much, Daisy. Thanks, everyone, for joining us today. I'll start sharing my screen.
Yes, please.
Today, I will be speaking about the Cromarty Firth, the upcoming renewable energy hub in the Cromarty Firth. And I will speak briefly about the 3 projects which are currently being prioritized by Opportunity Cromarty Firth. A little bit of background information about the Cromarty Firth. So the Highland and the Cromarty Firth in particular has over a 50-year pipeline of multi-billion renewable energy projects on its doorstep. We believe we are in the right place at the right time. So there are 15 offshore wind development sites in close proximity to the Cromarty Firth area, and the winners of ScotWind bid for the 17 offshore wind development sites have been announced on Monday. A combined potential generation capacity of 25 gigawatt, which is well above the expected auction outcome of 10 gigawatt that has been initially predicted for the ScotWind. We have the right facilities and track record at the Cromarty Firth. Over £50 million have already invested in the Firth, and the Cromarty Firth has accommodated more wind farms and other projects than any other Scottish port. So we believe we are in the right location, and there is no other location better positioned to apply for this. There are a number of projects that has been prioritized by Opportunity Cromarty Firth. So Opportunity Cromarty Firth is a consortium of several partnerships of organizations. We have UHI, we have Global Energy Group, we have a number of other organizations, academic and industrial organizations, looking at the opportunity to have Port Cromarty Firth as a free trade zone, as a free port, which will attract inward investment and significant economic activities to the region. The major interlinked projects that are currently being prioritized at the Cromarty Firth area are the Powerhouse, the R&D educational facility and skills development facility. We have the North of Scotland hydrogen program. We have the advanced manufacturing plant at the Nig Bay, and these are the main 3 projects I will be speaking about today. The aims of these projects is to stimulate significant economic activity in the region and in the UK, create employment opportunities and attract inward investment as well. And we're looking at export opportunities as well from these projects. The first project, which Nigel has spoken about briefly, is the North of Scotland Hydrogen Programme. So this programme, we aim to develop a state-of-the-art hub in the Cromarty Firth to produce, store and distribute green hydrogen at scale to the region and other parts of the world. So we're looking at a 35 megawatt electrolyzer facility, and that's going to be onshore electrolyzer. The main electrolyzer is expected to be operational by 2024, early 2024. Currently, so the feasibility study for that project has been concluded, and currently we are in the selection concept phase. Mainly this electrolyzer, onshore electrolyzer, would provide green hydrogen, and we're solely speaking about green hydrogen, to the distilleries, the main distilleries around. So the main distilleries are Glenmorangie, White-and-Mackey, and we have the Ajo as well. The distilleries will have green hydrogen produced from the onshore electrolyzer to replace the fossil fuels they are used in their operations and facilities in a bit to reduce their net zero carbon output and carbon footprint. So the production capacity of that electrolyzer is expected to be around 14 tons of green hydrogen per day. And that's a huge capacity. That's going to be one of the biggest electrolyzers, not in Scotland, but in the UK and in Europe. Hydrogen is expected to be used as well for local transport, So we're looking at something very similar to the Aberdeen buses, which are running on hydrogen. We're also looking for opportunities to provide hydrogen for heating for the local houses around in the nearby areas, and there are future plans to provide hydrogen for a spaceport, which is to be located at Thousandland. The future plans is that we're going to connect this electrolyzer to offshore facilities, the offshore development site, the offshore wind development sites. And so this is a very good location for a number of different offshore development sites, which has been recently awarded by ScotWind. The surplus of hydrogen is expected to be exported to other countries, and specifically we have a very big interest from Germany, who's looking to export green hydrogen, the surplus green hydrogen produced from the electrolyzer. The second project I will be speaking about is the Powerhouse project. So the Powerhouse is a new applied research center dedicated to developing skills, R&D and innovation in floating offshore wind and green hydrogen technologies. The center will connect academia, industry and different stakeholders to inspire innovation and set priorities in a specific niche market, which is the floating offshore wind and green hydrogen. The other aspect of the center is developing the workforce needed for supporting the UK net zero transition. So we're looking at developing courses and delivering courses in partnership with other major training providers, as well as through the other colleges and universities, the academic universities we have. So we have in the working group member, we have a Powerhouse working group member, which have over 70 members representing more than 35 different academic, industrial organizations and third sector organizations, including training departments. So our aim is to develop a global center of excellence and position Scotland as a world leader in floating offshore wind and green hydrogen technologies. The Powerhouse is currently hosted by the University of Highlands and Islands North Highland College building at Turnhouse in Alness. That's the current location of the Powerhouse. The first joint research project has been secured for the Powerhouse, so we're currently working on a development of an ammonia fuel cell for different maritime applications. So we're speaking about providing shore-to-ship berthing of power, so we're providing maritime propulsion as well with the ammonia fuel cell that is currently being developed. This project is a joint project, so we have other partners working on this project. University of St Andrews, the leading partner for that project. We have Zem Fuel Systems, we have Low Emissions Resources Global, and we have the Port of Cromarty Firth to demonstrate the prototype of the ammonia fuel cell that is being produced. We're looking at early demonstration for the prototype this year for the ammonia fuel cell, so that we can see the feasibility of that system and to test that system in real life. Currently, we have MOUs underway with a major Asian university for research collaboration, knowledge exchange and skills development. And we have MOUs with major training providers. As I mentioned, we are providing GWO courses and hydrogen qualifications. So we're mainly speaking here about Survivix, AIS Survivix, and the OP tool as well. Several academic and industrial workshops have been conducted to identify the challenges and sector priorities in offshore wind and green hydrogen. And currently the working group is for free. So if your organization is looking to join the Powerhouse working group, please feel free to contact me on my email. I will leave my email in the chat. And you're welcome to join the Powerhouse working group anytime. That's for free. The next project, which is a very huge project that has been recently announced by the Prime Minister. So the First Minister, Nicola Sturgeon, has announced in December 2021 that the Nigg offshore wind factory has been announced. So construction is due to start this year. Global Energy Group has agreed with the Spanish company Hyza Wind Group to build over £110 million place state-of-the-art offshore wind tubular rolling facility at the Port of Nigg. That's going to be the largest offshore wind tower manufacturing facility. A giant facility, you're speaking about over a 450 meter long, 30,000 meter squared factory capable of rolling steel plates to supply towers and other products as well to the growing offshore wind industry in the UK. And we're looking at exporting this as well to the other countries. The The Neg offshore wind factory is expected to employ over 400 people on a full-time basis. And the expected target capacity is around over 135 steel towers annually. This is a huge project, and we congratulate Global Energy Group for that one. This is expected to bring local employment opportunities and encourage the local economy in the region. So exciting times, I would say, for the Cromarty Firth area in the next couple of years. And we're looking to build a sustainable, highly renewable energy hub at the Cromarty Firth. I'm very happy to answer any questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much for your attention and for your time today. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the presentation as well. I'll be joining on the panel section for you. Thank you very much. I'll leave the floor now to Dizzy.
Thank you very much, Mina. That was a very thought-provoking presentation, giving an excellent overview of the developments around the Cromarty Firth and exemplifying the productive partnerships we have here in the north of Scotland, how well we work together and how well we work with international partners as well. I'm just going to mention again, if you're interested in joining the Powerhouse working group, please contact Mina. We'll provide details shortly after the webinar. It is for free. It is very interesting. It is very interesting development. So you're welcome on there. And you can see us and many other people that are working with